Hey guys, so happy Saturday. We are in the midst of the 12-12-12 sale. So for those who are watching this and are not in the sale or are not spending time shopping right now, kudos to you. Again, nothing wrong with shopping, but I applaud people who spend their weekends building their foundation on how they can get better in the world of trading and investing. So for this video, I want to double down and talk about MPI, Globe, AGI, Meralco, and also Fruit. So I'll be doing a lot of stocks by request over this 12-12-12 weekend for the very reason that, I don't know, I just wanted to give you as much content and value also at a time where shopping is at its finest. So let's begin. By the way, uh, over the past over the past videos also, yesterday we talked about Ayala Land, SM Prime, Metro Bank, BDO, Security Bank. We also talked about Jollibee. So if you want to reference those videos, you can just go back prior to this, the days before this, and we analyzed it from that particular or those stocks. Okay, so let's begin. I want to start first with, let's look at MPI. So MPI, if you've been following the previous videos, it has still solidly moved up in its uptrend. So as you can see, this is the main uptrend line. Then it formed another smaller uptrend as well. So that's where MPI is. If you are a position trader, pretty much the trend is still pretty much intact. If you're a position trader, the name of the game is just to hold up until the trend bends, up until you see the trend start to shift. And it has moved and has gone a great way off already from the large downward move that it had. But if you'll allow me also to pin this and show this to all of you, this is a major support line, the 4.07 level, which it got breached. So you have a couple of bullish confirmations already showing that, hey, MPI looks like it's in a different area already from where it was before. And for those who attended their stock smart sessions, this is its broad sideways market. If you look at it there, it moved from 4.07 to 5.28 just because of the breakdown last December 3, 2019. You saw this. So what's interesting is if it pulls through, a lot of people, I'm not a big fan of rounding bottoms, but if this fulfills itself as that, so you could see it go to 5.28. But yung alam natin from all of the lessons that I've been sharing is whatever movement you're seeing right now is predicated on the fact that it's breaking out from the 4.07 resistance. So it did that. If you look at it from here and you zoom in, it happened around November 10, 2020. So the breakout from November 10, 2020 from the 4.07 level could bring it to around the 5.28, 5.3 resistance. But what it does lang is it fulfills this entire rounding bottom movement. Or madami pa, there's so many. That's why I'm not a fan of this kasi medyo subjective. People could also look at this as parang an inverse head and shoulders type of pattern, which is also a relatively bullish pattern as well. So that, if you look at it from a certain perspective, could look like a rounding bottom. It could look like an inverse head and shoulders. It could look like a breakout from the 4.07 resistance. It could look like a breakout from the moving averages. It could look like an uptrend also. But the name of the game is you follow what your plan is. You follow what the charts are leading you and telling you. And I say this all the time. No, never ever just buy this just because I talk about it. This is me making videos here on YouTube. It's not me telling you to transact or buy any of the stocks that we discuss here. But you must, after this, please do your own research. Please do your own due diligence. Please study and don't buy just because you hear it off YouTube, just because people tell you to do so, or just because you hear it off the internet, just because your friends also are transacting in it. You must form your own opinion on why you are buying and selling, avoiding and trading the stock. And I'll say this over and over. Videos like this are for informational purposes. The trading should be you getting the information, analyzing it, and building a trading plan from that. But I do hope that this encourages you and gives you enough information for you to be able to win and to be able to trade the markets with confidence. So, from this perspective, MPI is in an uptrend. From this perspective, MPI has not shown us any reversal. And siguro I'll just leave it at this. If the 4.07 current support level will hold, then the next possible trajectory for MPI right now is at the 5.28 mark. Comment below if you're learning. Comment if this is something that's helping you. So for Globe, no, this is what we plotted a few days back. It was bouncing off this level 1.947 support, but it seems to have a hard time here with the downtrend line, and which, if you'll allow me to also peg it here, now there's a level of resistance somewhere here. So that's where Globe is right now. It's trying to break past this downward trending slope. It's trying, and it's very, very close also to a short-term resistance at the 2070 mark. But should it break out from this level, then it shows us better optimism that, hey, there might be a bigger push back to 2149 or 2234. So as of this point in time, because it was able to bounce off the 1947 support level, as you can see here, which it has done already, no, for three consecutive times. It's showing us that this may be sloping down, but as long as this holds, we may see the market just move relatively sideways. But for it to have a relatively stronger confirmation that it's sideways, I think it still must progress here and it must push up here, because if it does not do so, then there's a greater measure that, hey, we may see the stock progress and just go down. Because if you look at it here, no, I don't know, but puro ako chart patterns right now, this entire area looks like it's forming also a descending triangle, which is, for those who like chart patterns, it's the opposite of an ascending triangle, obviously, but this is a very, very, very bearish pattern as well. So very, very important area for you to look at is the 1947 support level. Next is, this is AGI. For AGI, I think we made videos off of this also. It's still reversing. And as you can see, the 10.3 support level right now is currently holding. It's currently uh, building its ground also. So again, similar to what we did for MPI, AGI is in an uptrend. It's also building a stronger uh, push upward, no, with this as its current trajectory right now. So AGI reversed, is no longer in a downtrend, is in an uptrend, is reversing up, but from a support and resistance range perspective, it broke out from the 10.3 resistance. And if you look at it also from this week, if you'll allow me to zoom in, it's still holding that particular level. So for AGI conditional, if it holds the 10.3 level, then there's a shot, there's a chance, there's a narrative that it may continue its progression right up here. And then we see it move continually further. So should it break out from 11.95, then uh, this is where its next target price, or at least the next resistance, is. Please do note also, right now, AGI is already above the lockdown drop. So we are seeing a lot of the stocks that we're watching uh, go above pre-coronavirus lockdown levels already, which is good, no, especially for those who positioned when the markets were massively down. Now, this is Meralco. Meralco, please do note, also is a MPI has shares with Meralco. It tried to hit the support, the upward trending support here, but bounce. Hit this and bounce. Hit this, got protected by the 100-day, but as of last Friday, it dropped below. No, so pakibantayan na lang, because this may mean that if it fails to hold this level, uh, it could show you that there may be a trend reversal. But anyways, from a support and resistance perspective, this is the resistance right now, 315. This is the next support, 286. So one thing to watch out for, if you think it may have a larger movement downward, is the 286 support level. So if 286 does not hold, possible downward movement for the stock is it could go here to as low as a 250 level, and that may move it into a sideways progression with 250 as its main support, 286 is the first resistance, then 315 is the next possible resistance. But as of now, it's trying to threaten the upward movement. So watch out, because if this gets broken and then this gets broken, then we may see some, I guess, broader downside risk for Meralco. So that's where we are right now for Meralco. Comment below if you're learning. And I've said this over the past few videos that if you'd like to learn more about technical analysis, we're opening two courses for technicals for 2021. We have a small group training session, which will be in Makati. Link is in the description below. It will be the end of January, Saturday and Sunday. Small group because of social distancing. Then second one is we're forming an online course. It will also be technical analysis. I think it will be hundreds of videos, no? Online course style na naka-chop into different chapters that will be on demand. I think when once you sign up, you'll be able to have access also for it for a longer period of time too. So there, the online course, it's not yet done. If you want to be part of it, just leave your email in the link beside it, in the link beside the training course or the live training course, and then the team will email you once it's already up and live. So, yun. Anyways, let's continue. Labo ko. Let's look at fruit. So for frutas, this is where fruit is right now. So fruit also is progressing in an uptrend. Ang dami, I got several messages from people that nanghinayang sila because they sold also too early. And if you look at it, the name of the game is to hold whatever uptrend is there. So fruit has been breaking out resist from different resistances over and over and over and over and over and over. So the range now to watch out for fruit is 1.6, 1.58. If it holds that level, which it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 has, next possible target price will be at the 1.82 level. Then because of that, it now goes back close to where the March level is. So those are things to consider for fruit. And if it goes past that, then it has a chance already to go back to its somehow all-time high at the 2.05, 2.1 level. And that's how interesting trading the markets is. That if you notice it, it's just the same rules over and over. Sideways, breakout, as it breaks out, hold, deploy patience, huwag sumunod sa emotion. Again, breakout, buy, pushes up, wala pang sell signal, hold, huwag sumunod sa emotion, huwag sumunod sa emotion, huwag sumunod sa emotion, and then just follow everything based on what your strategy is telling you because it's your strategy. It will make you go far in your investing journey. So I guess that's it. Expect more videos. If it's 12, this is coming out before 1 p.m., I guess. There's another video hopefully around 3 p.m. Then maybe another one around 5. Then main channel, we have an interesting video coming out at 8 p.m. today. So that's it. Links are in the description below for those who want to support my channel. We have a YouTube community where you become a member and you get to appreciate the channel and support it. Ganon din yung Patreon. For those who have questions or at least have stocks that you want me to analyze, send me a DM via Patreon or IG stories or IG via Instagram. Hindi ako nakaka-reply sa Facebook. Pasensya na sa mga nagsisend ng messages doon. There's just too much messages there that hindi ko talaga na-replyan. The best way really to reach me is to IG or Patreon or comment section down below. So there. By the way, tingnan nyo yung mga comment section. There's one guy who would normally comment. His name is Patrick Miguel. And what's interesting is, kung napapanood niyo yung mga lumang videos, siya yung nagbigay ng Robo-Rock sa wife ko. Ako, binigyan niya ako ng cap. But he's trying to watch all of my 1,700 videos in YouTube. He's now at 191. I'm so curious. He has watched 191 videos straight. I'm so curious kung ilan videos na yung napanood nyo. Are you counting? I just want to know to see who has watched the most number of videos in my main channel. Kung na-track nyo pa both channels, that would be even more interesting. So, yun lang, I just want to know more about that. But I guess that's it. Have a great 12-12-12 weekend, everyone. 12-12-12-12-12, parang haba ng 12-12 weekend lang. Marvin Germo, see you all again soon and God bless you all.